This boy's name is Bui. He is on his way to burn someone alive. If you talk about Bui, he's just 16 years old. But his nature, not so good. Because his main business is selling drugs. One day, while he was selling drugs to someone, another guy came from behind and punched him hard. So Bui blacked out and fell to the floor. The thief stole his iPhone and everything else from his pocket and ran off. When Bui regained consciousness, his iPhone was gone. Now you can imagine how furious and vengeful he must have been. He had to find that iPhone at any cost. So Bui went home and used the Find My Phone app to track its location. The app showed that iPhone was in a house nearby, about 2 to 3 kilometers away. So what did Bui do? He called two of his friends. One was Gavin, he is 16 years old, and other Dylan, just 14 years old. Bui shared his plan with them. Buy kerosene, go at midnight, pour kerosene all over the house, burn it down, and run away. That was a plan, and all three agreed to do it. They bought kerosene, masks, and hoodies, and also searched on Google to find the house layout, direction, and everything. They planned it all out for a week. Then at 2 a.m. one night, they wore their masks and hoodies and reached the thief's house. They tried to enter through the back door, but the CCTV from neighbor's house captured them. Still, they didn't care, thinking their faces were covered. They broke in, poured kerosene, set the house on fire, and ran away. And this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is where the twist happens. We don't know how accurate the Find My Phone app is, but this time it was wrong. This wasn't the thief's house. Two families were living in that house, a total of 8 members. Then the fire spread, the alarms went off, people woke up, kids crying, heat, smoke, total chaos. One of the fathers tried to open the bedroom door, but the smoke was too much. He opened the window and escaped, followed by his wife and child. While the other 5 members were trapped in the other room, the father who escaped tried to unlock the front door, but it had a key code lock, and no matter how many times he tried, it wouldn't open. Just then, a patrolling police officer saw the fire and ran up. He kicked the front door open, but by then it was too late. The 5 family members had already died due to the heat and smoke. The fire department came and put out the flames, but the house was completely destroyed. Police began their investigation, but they had no leads. The families didn't have any enemies. 2 to 3 months passed like this. Meanwhile, Bui, Gavin, and Dylan kept a low profile, didn't leave their houses or talk to anyone. With the still no leads, the police started to suspect that the fire might have been intentional. They figured the arsonist probably Googled their house's addresses or layout before the attack. So they got a search warrant and went to Google's office to ask who all searched about this house before the incident. So Google gave the IP addresses, and that's how the police found Bui, Gavin, and Dylan and arrested them. So this is our main character Bui, and this is Gavin, and no photo of Dylan because he's just 14 years old. So Dylan got 3 years in juvenile and 7 years in a young inmates program. Gavin got 14 years in prison. Bui got 16 years in prison. And the most interesting part, the guy who actually stole the iPhone, they never found him. This entire incident happened in Denver, USA. And that's it, ladies and boys and girls. If you like these kind of crime videos, consider subscribing. Also, like my video and share to your friends. And I will see you on my next video.